Evening, everybody. Tonight's class is a special request by friend and student Lori. We're doing hips, shoulders, our upper back, low back, the whole shebang. And it's going to be more of a restorative yin practice. The first part of our practice is going to be more of like a yin restorative flow. And then we're going to wind down this practice onto our wall to open our hips in restorative poses. And so if you're not familiar with restorative poses, you're in that relatively gentle poses to allow time to open up your body. And these poses will be the ones that help you kind of release and your mind, your body through time. But because you're not going to use a lot of pressure points or a lot of bearing weight, it's going to provide a lot of time for you to balance out your immune system, your nervous system, and the duration could range from 5 minutes at a time up to 10. So don't be scared. They're very, very gentle poses because you're going to lend to gravity in the wall to support you. Just go ahead and just start in our seated pose. You can carry your hands to the heart center. Bow your head. Just begin to take 3 deep breaths. So with our hands to our heart center today, let's once again reground ourselves. We're going to use this time to take another deep breath in and a deep breath out. Allow the body of your breath to flow through your nose. And just exhale, softly part your lips. Let's do that one more time, taking a deep belly breath in. Just exhale, open your mouth. You're gonna bring your hands onto your knees. Keep your head down towards the chin. But to begin this practice tonight, let's navigate through your mind. Start to take in a seat of an observer and just watch your day pass you by. Starting with a moment that you opened your eyes this morning. And like a film of your life, of this day, start to walk through your mind. Event to event, sensation to sensation. Start to roll through your day in your thoughts. As your day continues to unravel in your mind, simply observe without judgment. Take note of any sensations you have, any actions you took, or perhaps words that were spoken. The day continues to roll in, stepping forward, fast forwarding time into this very moment on your mat. You can feel how your sitting bones root down towards the earth, how the hands just softly rest onto your knees. And perhaps on the next breath in, you can feel the rise of your breath, rolling your head up, vibrating higher through the ceiling. You gently open your eyes, coming back to this very, very moment, remembering that present is a time of a gift. And may we stay mindful for this practice tonight. Hands to your heart, bow your head, take one final breath. Start to bring your hands back onto your knees, open your eyes, and let's begin. You're going to take the arms up towards the ceiling. And just exhale, go ahead and fold your body forward, coming into seated pose, resting the hands towards the mat. And just very gently drop your chin down to your chest, allowing your forehead to roll towards the floor. Just close your eyes. Just gonna relax your fingertips. Relax your arms. And just relax your shoulders. Surrendering your entire upper body, your heart space, down to your mat. And very slowly, just open your eyes towards your hands and just guide your hands over to the left side. Softly rolling your body down, deepening your breath into the low back. Continue to take deep breaths here. And then slowly inhale, look up to your hands, start to walk it back to center. And just exhale, guide your hands over to the right and softly roll down. Begin to find your breath. Okay, let's walk your hands back to the center. And as you bow your head down, this time let your palms face up towards the ceiling. An illustration of us opening ourselves to receive energy. And whatever energy you seek, whatever intention that brought you onto this mat, start to imagine that energy just rooting down to the palms of your hands. You're going to carry that energy back in towards your body space by slowly sliding the back of your hands into your knees, slowly rolling your body up, and then floating your arms up towards the sky. And from here, we're going to exhale, just softly surrender your elbows out to the side, palms up. Feeling that vibrant energy surrender your heart space. And then drop your chin to your chest. You're going to clap your hands together forward, dropping your chin down to your chest, and then floating the hands down up to the heart center. We're going to take another deep breath in, circle the arms up towards the sky. And this time, lower the right hand down towards the mat. You're going to stretch that left arm over your left ear. I'm going to start to guide into very gentle flow to open that heart space. So when you take that inhale, we want to actively rotate the left shoulder back, lifting our gaze towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, so you can roll that left shoulder down towards the right knee, reaching your left hand towards the right corner. Breathe in, rotate and open your heart space up, look towards the sky. And just exhale, rotate down. Continue to energize through that left arm. And let's take one more. Inhale, breathe in and roll up. Exhale, release down. You're gonna hold it here. Continue to rotate the left shoulder down. Keep reaching the left arm forward. Feel that nice, beautiful elongation through the left side of your body into the lower left back. And a very sweeping movement. You're going to sweep that left arm to the top of your mat. You're going to sway that right arm over, placing the left hand to the left side of your mat, and then rotate up with the right arm. And at this point, I'm looking up towards the sky, opening my heart space, right shoulder rolling back. And let's take one deep breath in. And then exhale, rotate the right shoulder down towards that left knee. You can slow this down. Breathe in. 3, 2, 1. Look up for a moment. And exhale. 3, 2, 1. Rotate down. You're holding it here. Let's do that one more time. Breathe in. Rotate up at 3, 2, 1. Hold for 2, 1. And then exhale. 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Start to find extension. Roll the right shoulder down a little deeper. Reach that right arm towards the left corner. Feel this long length from the lower right back through your right fingertip. For 3, 2, 1. Sweep the right arm forward. Coming back to your forward fold, palms facing up, both arms extended to the top of your mat. And just remind yourself of that energy we're going to draw into your life, into your body again. And rise. Inhale, sway and roll your body up, taking the arms up towards your knees, and then rising the arms up towards the sky. And then exhale, bend your elbows out, just lean back, fall back. Feel that beautiful heat just generating through your body. And then bring your chin to your chest, clap your hands forward before you, rounding your spine. There you go. And then bring your hands into the heart center. We're gonna do one more flow like that. You're gonna inhale this time, scoop your arms up. Exhale, draw the hands to your heart center. Interlace the fingers, push your palms forward, round into your spine. Beautiful. And then very gently stretch the arms up, open your chest. Hold it here. You can close your eyes if you like, taking that breath into the left and right rib cage. And then very slowly release your fingertips. Start to roll into the wrist until your hands fall behind your back. Fingertips pointing the back of your mat. Rotate the shoulders behind your upper back. Start to push that chest forward. Continue to open your heart. Drop your head back. And then roll ear to shoulder. Ear to shoulder. And let's bring the head up. Gonna float the arms up towards the sky. And then hands back to the heart center. All right, so let's start to come on to the hands and knees. So we're just creating soft, soft movements to your body. And all we're doing here is just creating that heat. So sometimes in vinyasa practices, we're doing power flows, energetic flows to increase body heat. In a more restorative yoga practice, I like to do gentle movements like we just did to create that subtle heat through the body. So our tabletop pose, from a side view, my hands are underneath my shoulder joints, my knees are underneath my hip joints. Take a moment here. Let's come into our cow pose. Notice how my tailbone's lifting up. I'm not gonna let my belly hang out. I'm gonna draw my belly towards my navel, so I'm activating my core. This way I can support my lower back bend. Now from there, imagine you want to stretch your chest between your upper arms, lifting your chin forward. Our cow pose. And then as you exhale, round your spine. I'm drawing my tailbone down, bring my chin towards my chest. Let's do two more slow ones. Ready? Inhale, open your heart space forward, tail Luna. And then exhale, start to round into your back. Let it feel good. One more slow one. Deep belly breath in, rolling your heart space forward. And then exhale, release back. Start to move at your own pace. You can close your eyes. You can bring that awareness to where your mind and body is tonight. Okay, come back towards the center here. At this point, we're gonna come into a puppy dog pose. So I like to do a side view for this one so you can see complete alignment. Notice how my knees are underneath my hips. Instead of really letting myself push my body back this way, coming to puppy dog, I want to always keep my hip space above my knee joint. So I'm working on bringing my chest down to the floor, creating space for my belly. So instead of shifting back, I'm actually gonna crawl my hands forward. So by the time I start to lower my chest, notice how my hips are still above my knee joints. For people with tight shoulders, tight chest space, you might find yourself just hanging out here. If you're going to start to completely lower your chest down. My hips are still above my knees. You can rest your forehead down to the mat like this. If you have a deeper practice and a back bend for your puppy dog, you can just slowly lower the forearms down. You want to come onto your chin. And this is the deepest expression of the posture. So wherever you are, I want you to close your eyes. We're going to be here for about a good minute. So listen to your breath. Especially with the back bend, such as a puppy dog pose, we always want to make sure that we're engaging our core. So when you breathe in, continue to draw your belly in towards the navel. Feel a slight activation to the front side of your belly. So you're supporting that lower back. Okay. You're going to gently bring your body up. From here, walk the hands right underneath the shoulders. After a deep back bend, let's go ahead and round your spine like a cat, chin to your chest. You're going to hang out for another 3 breaths here. At the end of the 3rd breath, I'm going to encourage you to take any movement on all fours, swaying the hips, swaying your body, rolling into the spinal movements. Just freestyle for a moment. Beautiful. There you go. Okay. So we're going to come back onto that tabletop. Let's begin our first restorative posture. If you have a pillow with you today, you can lend to that if you like. If you want to nourish your low back, I want you to keep the knees at hip width. If you want to go into your child's pose more for the hips, your knees are going to come wider. My big toes are going to touch, and I'm going to drop my hips down first. So if you have a pillow, a bolster today as your prop, you can bring it right between the thighs. And all you're gonna do, wherever you are, with or without a pillow, is to claw your arms forward. Now start to relax your shoulders first. And very gently, just start to relax your arms. Relax your hands. Beautiful. Now, as you're here in child's pose, I want you to just start to turn your head to the left side. Begin to just close your eyes. Try to really surrender the thoughts in your mind. As the mind slowly starts to release, just very gently begin to take deep breaths and listen to the sound of your inhale, the sound of your exhale. Continue to go deeper into your mind and body. And just turn your head over to the right. Begin to feel your arms and shoulders completely relaxed. Allow the breath in to bring calm energy into your mind. Allow the breath out to further release the thoughts of your mind, the tension in your body. Allowing your head just come back to the center. With your eyes closed, bring a mindful moment to your heart in a space and time where we surrender our heart space to earth. Try to take a moment here and pour your heart towards your mat. Start to release, breath by breath, an emotion, a burden that hangs deep within the heart. And just let it flow and flood out of the gateways of your heart space. You can energetically feel the depth of your heart, creating space now to start to slowly open our heart space. Bring your hands next to your chest. And very gently start to roll your body up, keeping your chin towards your chest as you rise your upper body up. Now with your eyes closed, I want you to walk your hands towards your feet, fingertips pointing towards the back. And very gently rotate the shoulders behind your upper back. Once your head lifts towards the ceiling, open your eyes. Feel the depth and the open space in your chest. Feel your heart completely open up, healing itself, opening itself so we can start to receive positive energy into your life. We're going to guide that energy. You're going to inhale, flow the hands up towards the ceiling until palms touch. Look at your hands. And then exhale, follow your hands down to your heart center. Open your eyes. So we're going to take some time here. A lot of the postures we're going to start to do now, they're going to be up against the wall. Your heart is completely open towards the ceiling. A great way to continue to flood your feelings out, to really meditate and draw your attention inward. So we're going to start up on the wall. If you have a bolster or a pillow, I want you to find it at one side closer to the wall for you. And we're going to start to come towards the wall. So the way that I like to come against the wall is I like to scooch one side of my hip against the wall. And then from here, I'm going to start to very gently just lowering my entire body down, starting to stretch my legs up towards the ceiling, adjusting my lower back as I need to. So by the time I completely lay down onto my backside, my buttocks are touching the wall. My legs are straight up towards the ceiling. So I'm going to give you a moment here just to adjust into your body, situate yourself on your mat, against your wall. As you're starting to settle in here, I'm going to have you just start to open your legs like a V. We're going to start with a very, very gentle hip opener, rotating your toes out towards the side, creating external rotation into the hip space. Simultaneously, go ahead and open your arms behind your head, palms up like a star. And I just want you to close your eyes. Allow gravity to flow and revert your blood flow back to improve your circulation, stimulate your digestive system. Continue to deepen your breath. Breathing into the heart center. Feeling the core of your energy root from your heart as the body releases. As we're here in restorative postures for this evening, your mind and your body may drift in and out of your own conscious self. But take moments through the awareness of your mind to follow the sound of my voice to guide you back, to guide the thoughts of your mind, to deeply release your present body. Take 3 more breaths. Beautiful. From here, I want you to bring the soles of your feet together. Your knees are open to the side, creating into a bound angle pose against your wall for a very gentle opening to your inner thighs, your inner hips, creating that external rotation. And perhaps if you have tight hips today, you can let the feet glide up against the wall just a little more. If you want to go deeper in towards the space, let the heels come closer down towards your pelvic bone. So you can rotate the knees outwards so that the knees start to roll closer towards the wall. And if you need a very gentle help from your hands, maybe just rest your palms inside of your inner thighs to create that external rotation for you. Elbows on the floor, shoulders rested towards the ground. And we're going to close your eyes. Back to your breath. So a restorative posture, a restorative practice has a multifaceted benefit, allowing your physical body to gently open to the help of props to help release tension of your body to the time given. But for the mind and for the heart, a restorative practice provides space for you to observe your thoughts, to release your thoughts. Take a mind of an observer to see yourself from a different light. And perhaps in the silence of time, you may find clarity in your mind for the simple peace of a still heart. Continue to relax your shoulders. Relax your arms. Relax your hands. And allow your arms to float along the sides of your body. And very gently, just close your knees together, letting the knees come closer towards your chest. You can wrap your arms around your knees at this time. Just very gently hug your knees down towards your body. And very gently release your arms once again, grounding your feet onto the floor. I'm grounding your feet onto the wall, your knees bent. So I'm going to have you bring your arms next to your hips, or perhaps grab onto your buttocks, and you're just going to very gently start to lift your hips up, walking your feet up against the wall so that your feet are at the same height of your knees, coming into bridge pose on the wall. And make sure your chin is towards your chest, so you're protecting the back of your neck. Continue to lend the help of your fingertips to keep rolling your hips up. Your chest is pushing towards your chin. And then very gently, one vertebrae at a time, start to come back down. Really use your hands here to help guide that space back down towards the mat. At this time, I'm going to come into a twist. I'm going to have you spread the arms wide. You're going to start to walk your feet all the way down towards the left side of your wall. You can use your left hand to just hold on to that right thigh to anchor it down as you turn your head over to the right. If you like to go deeper, you're more than welcome to stretch your legs out. We're going to hold it here for about a good minute or so. Such a great time to bring your breath to the belly. And every breath you take to the belly here, you're massaging your internal organs, very gently flushing out toxins in the digestive system. Okay. Start to bend your knees. Release the left arm out to the left and just very gently walk your feet back onto the wall, taking the knees back at the center. You're going to start to reverse, start to walk and step your feet over to the right side, guiding your right foot, your right knee towards the right side of your mat. At this time, you can use your right hand just to hold down the left leg to deepen into the twist. If you like, you can always stretch out your legs. You're going to start to turn your head over to the left. And let's close your eyes. Breathe into your belly. Allowing your breath in to calm your mind. Allow your breath out to release your thoughts. Okay. Go ahead and bend your knees. Let go of your right arm. Just start to walk your feet back onto the wall. And perhaps just take a moment here. Just sway the knees left and right to feel out your low back. If it feels good, maybe curl the knees up towards the chest, lifting your head up, rounding into your back, taking the arms around your knees. And then very gently lower your head down. Let the arms flow next to your body. And just very gently, once again, our bridge pose to balance out the spinal movements. You're going to start to lift the hips just ever so slightly. It doesn't have to come into the full expression, just enough so you can start to feel the release to the low back. Taking your time to climb your feet up against the wall if you need to. And then perhaps taking your time just rolling your lower back down, guiding the feet back against the wall. And then just rest your arms out. Stretch the legs up towards the sky. Opening your feet back into the V that we started this practice with. And from here, we're going to start to go a little deeper into those hips. Start to open the legs as wide as you can. Think of a nice wide V. Go as far wide as you can, letting the toes roll out. And just in time, gravity will just start to feel the sink and the heaviness into the inner hips. You can take your arms in any placement that you like, along the sides of your body, out to the side. Or perhaps just cactusing your arms behind your head. It's one of our more traditional restorative postures here. Start to close your eyes. Start to drive your breath into that lower belly. With each breath that passes through you, start to sink the back side of your lower back, your shoulders. Start to feel the weight of your body surrendering itself to your mouth. How your awareness simply the sensation of how your body is grounding to the earth. How gravity plays a role in how you surrender your body here. this point, you should feel the weight of gravity opening into your legs deeper, feeling gravity drawing your legs down wider, heavier. Without resisting your body here. Just feel the simple sensation of what it's like. We start to let go of the control of our mind and our body to the very energy and forces of nature, where Mother Earth roots our body down, where nature's gravity force opens our body to the gift of time. 3 more breaths. Very gently start to slide your legs together, feet towards the ceiling to release your inner hips. But perhaps bring your feet onto the wall, bending your knees. And once again, hugging your arms around your knees, lifting your head up. And just relax your head down. Continue to hug your knees to your chest. You can take gentle rocks if it feels good. For our last restorative hip opener, I'm going to ask you to bring the soles of your feet to the mat. And you're going to open your feet wider than your hips, letting the toes roll out. You're grounding and pressing your heels against the wall. And now from here, I want you to use the weight of your arms to open your inner thighs and inner hips. So I'm going to guide my elbows, my arms inside of my inner knees and inner thigh. I'm relaxing my arms. I'm just really letting gravity here just create that external rotation into my hips, creating a very similar sensation of our hip opening in a Malasana pose, but against our wall tonight. Let's just settle in there. I want you to close your eyes. Start to drive your breath back into the belly. For the first time, perhaps in a long time, we're not asking our body to move or flow. We aren't asking the world of our mind or our body to deepen, to release or open. Or simply practicing the art of doing less, learning how to ask for help on this mat by using the wall, the weight of gravity, the earth below us, to help grind this mind of ours, to help us open and release the physical body in time. For perhaps the most important thing of this evening is the grace we give to ourselves by finding long periods of stillness, silence, forgiveness, and healing, where we are in this mind, in this body, in our current state of being. The same grace we give ourselves today. Start to very gently relax your arms to the sides, taking your hands to your outer knees, and very gently guide your knees step by step until your feet are side by side. Allow your legs to stretch up towards the ceiling, heels together or just very slightly apart. To prepare for your final Shavasana, you can take legs up on the wall here, or if you prefer to come into your traditional Shavasana, you can very gently glide your body back, allowing your legs to simply rest on your mat in a reclined position of your choice. Eyes closed. Listen to your breath, hands on your belly. Begin to hear the sound of my voice. Begin to feel the state of your mind and your body. And slowly bring your body back, finding movement into your fingertips, finding movement as you move into your toes. Just place your feet on the wall or on the mat with the knees bent. Stretching those arms behind your head. When you're ready, I want you to roll onto your favorite side, coming into a fetal position. And just quietly surrender yourself there. There's no measure of time on this mat. So when you feel ready, you can keep your eyes closed and join me back in a seated pose, hands in prayer, head bowed down towards the heart space. With your eyes closed, just very gently lift your head up. You can sense the lights around you, the sensations of the air around you. And I want you to turn your head to the left. To the left side of us resembles the past, the time that has already walked past us. So may we look to our past as moments of learning, as moments of reflection, but never a space and time where we live in. Now take another breath in and turn your head to the right. To the right of us lives a future yet to come, a future that we often plan for, but never know what's unseen. So while we walk towards the light, may we remember that things change and evolve, and we remain agile in our thoughts and how we approach what comes before us. Now bring your head back to center. With a soft gaze, I just want you to slightly open your eyes and look down towards the mat before you. And here lies in front of you what we call present time. A word chosen wisely because it's a gift of time that we often forget when we live in the past or live for the future, that what matters the most is often before us. Close your eyes, bow your head, 3 breaths. Thank you for joining me this evening. The inner light that lives within me honors the inner light within each and one of you. May the rest of this night and the rest of this weekend carry forth blessings of love and light, health and wellness into your life. Let's lift your head, open your eyes. Namaste.